All right, so today's little project right now is that center section. When I've been rolling it around, they say in the book, hey, be careful because the frame is very, very fragile still before you get all the webbings and the skin in place for support. Prove that firsthand. Our central support there, that with all of our hardware that's going to control ailerons, elevators, all of that stuff, the internal supports have been rolling and flexing so much in that square that the joint finally gave way. The epoxy didn't break, but the wood underneath did. So this video is going to be about scraping those clean, getting them down to bare wood, sanding the joints down. I did a little of that off camera, and then getting it glued up, and that's what we're going to accomplish here today on that video. So if you're wondering why it looks like I'm redoing old work, it's because I haven't been careful and I've been rolling this over and on its side and on its top in order to get access to everything to kind of work on finishing the frame. And I broke some of the pieces out of it because the joints couldn't handle it. But they've been glued, reinforced. I might add a couple of light gussets in there too, just to add some extra support. But frame is winding down. Now we're just waiting on the rest of the material to keep moving forward. So let's get rolling on this.
As I basically alluded to in that that little shtick, it's going to look a lot like I'm redoing pre-existing work, and the reality of it is I am. When those pulled away, it pulled a bunch of grain off in the epoxy. So the epoxy held really, really well. So what I'm doing is making sure we have bare, fresh wood, nothing that's going to come apart, nothing that's going to be an issue. So I was breaking out those files, as you saw, really kind of cutting into that and making sure that we had bare, fresh material to kind of glue into and repair those joints. So that's ultimately what I was doing. Epoxy mix is nothing strange, but I need to make sure I get this done properly, clamped it all the way that it needed to be done, just to make sure we had the proper supports, because unfortunately that did happen. It's unfortunate. I didn't want to have to deal with breakage, but it was a potential. But this was a good opportunity to go through, see any other weak joints that might have been popping up, and really fog those well, adding additional glue and additional support where it was ultimately needed. So that was the opportunity to do that, get everything clamped down and put into place. I've checked it since this is all finished, and it is rock solid. Again, no creaking coming from it now, so I don't know if the glue's just been a better supportive position, but there will be some more follow-on gluing to come. Just kind of be on the lookout for all that one. So for everybody that's been tuning in on this wonderful little adventure of mine, thank you so much. There's a lot more to come. If you are watching this and you are a shooter, we have lots of cool classes coming up in the following month. So definitely keep an eye on our page. Jump on Facebook as well. And then if you haven't before up to this point, definitely follow us on Instagram. So like, follow, share, all that helps support the channel and keeps the work going. So thank you to everybody and have a great day.